What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Super Awesome Movie Review. Not Super Marathon, Super Awesome Movie Review. Finally, after 3 years of waiting, 3 years of anticipation, 3 years of watching photos that you shouldn't have because it kind of spoiled the movie. Yeah, that totally hasn't happened to me. Finally here, The Dark Knight Rises. Final Christopher Nolan Batman movie. The final Christian Bale Batman movie. The final Batman movie where we get to hear this.
You'll be in a better jail forever.
It brings a tear to my eye knowing this is all coming to an end. Now, I'll be honest here, I was kind of skeptical with the movie, you know, the production and the way it was shot a couple of times, how lazy the trailer was, and how the casting and the outfits. I mean, Bane looks like a henchman, Catwoman looks like shit, Tom Hardy is Bane. Who the hell's Tom Hardy? Oh, he was in Inception? Oh, I didn't see Inception. I don't know if he's good or not. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman? Really? 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 Whatever. But in Nolan we trust, I know that. But I know Nolan makes great movies, but I'm just a little bit worried, that's all. Well, it's about time for me to go see The Dark Knight Rises. And when I come back, I will tell you if the movie is good or if it sucks balls. Wow. Wow. That was the greatest movie I have ever seen in my life. I need a minute. Nope, need another minute. Okay. Here's my review of Dark Knight Rises. This movie was the greatest Batman movie I have ever seen in my life. This movie just tops any other Batman movie that I've seen. It tops any other superhero movie. You know what? Here's the weirdest part. I love the Avengers. But when I saw this movie, I completely forgot about the Avengers. I forgot the plot, I forgot the cast, I forgot everything. And the Avengers was a amazing movie. And I completely forgot about it. That's how good this movie is. Christopher Nolan. Thank you. Thank you for these 3 great movies. Batman Begins was great. Dark Knight was awesome. And this is a work of God. Seriously, it is. It's perfect. The acting is directed very well. Christian Bale's great as me. Michael Caine is great as Alfred. Tom Hardy's great as Bane. Anne Hathaway. All these guys are great. But let's talk about the casting now. Christian Bale, you did good. You did really good. Although there were a lot of times where, like, it was very hard for the viewer to understand what I was saying. Now, that's a common complaint with the Nolan Batman movies, but he just overdoes it too much. Like, here's how bad he is when he's Batman. I'm able to understand him better in the first 2 movies. As a matter of fact, in this movie, I can understand Bane better than what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand what the villain's saying than what I'm saying. How sad is that? Like, there's a scene where I'm punching a criminal and I'm like, where is it? Or there's a scene where I'm getting choked by Bane and I'm like, like, I actually don't talk like that. I would never talk like that. But besides those complaints, he's actually really good as Batman. But when he's Bruce Wayne, now everyone's saying that he's more likable, you know, you feel sorry for him. Not for me. I thought I was an asshole in this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, I know I'm not the world's nicest guy. I'll get more into it in the spoilers. I thought I was a complete prick in this movie. Tom Hardy as Bane, he did awesome. And not just that, he was scary. Now, I don't get scared with a lot of movie villains, but this villain was terrifying. Now, I mean, yeah, I'm actually scared of the real Bane. He actually did mess up my back. But still, this guy was just terrified. You're scared to laugh at his voice. And no, don't get me wrong, his voice is scary, and it's awesome. There are a couple times where you can't really understand what he's saying, but when you get the Blu-ray, just watch the movie in the subtitles, and you'll be like, oh, that's what he said. And I got so scared of laughing at his voice. I'm worried if Bane actually did look like that in real life, and I'm staring at him, and he's talking, wouldn't go for minutes and minutes, you have my permission today. And where I'll be like this. I'm sorry, Bane. I can't understand. Your voice is just too damn... Then he snaps my neck. Christopher Nolan did this character right. That sounds wrong, but right at the same time. He pretty much proved that Bane is a character you don't with. I'm looking at you, Joe Schumacher. Go to hell, Joe Schumacher. Go to hell. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. We all made fun of her. We all face-palmed when we heard the news. But you know what? As soon as she opened her mouth as Selena Kyle, that wasn't Anne Hathaway. That was Catwoman. That was Selena Kyle. She was just amazing as Selena Kyle. Now, I may get a lot of hate for this. I actually like Anne Hathaway better than Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I thought she was a great Catwoman. She is a great Catwoman. I just like Anne Hathaway a little bit better. It's just, she is the Selena Kyle I know. So, Anne Hathaway, yeah, I don't even need to applaud. My boner is applauding for you. You're that good. Everyone else did amazing. Michael Caine as Alfred did great. Morgan Freeman is awesome. Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman. There is such thing as perfect casting, and that was one of them. He brought a little more heart to his character than any other movies. I mean, he had heart in the previous movies, but this one was just a little bit more. And I mean, Gary Oldman is a Shakespearean actor. It's definitely seen in this movie, so everyone else, you did good. Now let's talk about the plot. The plot is done very well in this movie. Writing is good, the lighting is amazing, the score is fantastic. Hans Zimmer outdoes himself this time, and I can't wait to see his score for The Man of Steel. But with the plot, I only have one complaint about it. One, not two, one. And everybody who saw the movie will agree with me. The middle is a little boring. Batman is barely in this movie. It's just all Bruce Wayne. Bane is taking over Gotham City, and then you're seeing what the cops do, and that part is a little bit... It's boring. It's just really boring. But besides that, it's a very good movie. It's done well. Yeah, there's nothing really much I can say about it now. So now, let's go to spoilers. Now, if you have not seen The Dark Knight Rises, please, 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 I beg you to click this annotation right here. It will take you to the ratings part of this video. Don't want to make the same mistake that David Letterman did. I don't want to make the same mistake that David Letterman did. Well, now that those guys are gone, let's talk about the spoilers of The Dark Knight Rises. First off, firing Alfred. That's one of the main reasons why I thought I was more of a dick in this movie than the previous ones. I mean, he was with me for a very long time. He was with me when I was in diapers. I mean, he took care of me for a very long time. He took care of me when I was in diapers. He was a bigger father role than my father. He was more of a father than my actual father was. And I mean, yeah, he did keep that secret from me for 8 years, but still, I would get mad at him. I might suspend him a little bit, but I wouldn't fire him. I will admit, though, the very next scene after that, when I'm going downstairs and I hear the doorbell ring, I'm like, Alfred? Oh, that was funny. That was funny. But yeah, I would never fire Alfred like that. Alfred means the world to me. Oh, thank you, Monster Bruce. Go to hell, Alfred. You know, you're a very cute baby as well. Another spoiler, Talia al Ghul. Who didn't call it? Who seriously didn't call it? First of all, the set photos and the rumors, they were like, yeah, it's Talia al Ghul. And as soon as she opens her mouth in the movie, you hear that accent that she has. It's like, it's Talia al Ghul. It's Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I thought it was a nice twist after that scene where she stabs me and reveals her plot that she was actually the kid who was raised in the prison and who actually got out of there, and Bane was like her secret protector and all. After Bane got the shit kicked out of him after all those prisoners, Ra's al Ghul came by and took care of him and put that mask on his face. But yeah, it all seemed a little bit rushed. I mean, she stabs me, she goes to this truck with the bomb in it, Rich Score's trying to disarm it, I'm driving my bat, I'm shooting it, she falls in a tunnel, she's dead. But we're just someone introduced to Talia. Maybe if we should have had more scenes with her, that would have been awesome, but no, she's just dead. Okay, whatever you say. Next spoiler, Robin. I mean, as soon as you heard that Jason Gordon-Levitt was cast, and you heard that he might help out Batman a little bit, you're like, yeah, it's Robin. I especially knew in that scene where I look at him, I go, if you're gonna fight, wear a mask. I'm like, yeah, that's totally Robin. But then you find out that's his actual name, Robin. I'm like, Why can't it just be Dick Grayson? Or hell, Tim Drake, Jason Todd even. No, just Officer Blake and just Robin. Okay, sure. I'll go with that. My lips are so damn dry. And now let's talk about the main spoiler. The death of Batman. Or in other words, faked! I faked my death. What happened was I had the Batman on autopilot, so I was able to get out of the plane, and so it could blow up with the bomb. And I just swam to shore. Yeah, that was kind of far away, and I will admit I was kind of overdoing it. That's why I think that it was kind of an illusion when Alfred saw me in the restaurant. So, in a way, maybe I died, or maybe I'm just that awesome that I was able to swim there. Or maybe the waves from the explosion, it was able to push me back in Gotham City. Or maybe Aquaman was there to save me. I'm like, Aquaman, where the hell were you all this time? But yeah, so I faked my death, and it was obvious. You can't kill me. I'm Batman. I've been through some shit. And I survived a lot of shit. Because I'm the shit. And then Jason Gordon-Levitt goes to the Batcave after the Wayne Manor becomes a boys' home. And then he's walking in the Batcave and you see that theme raising where he reveals the Batsuit and then boom, the movie ends. And it's like, what a great way to end this movie. This movie is just awesome. Alright, so that is it for spoilers. Let us go to ratings. So here are my ratings for The Dark Knight Rises. This movie is amazing. This is the great way to end a trilogy. You know, Star Wars did great with Return of the Jedi. Smallville did great with their season finale. Harry Potter did great with Deathly Hallows Part 2. And this is pure genius. I give The Dark Knight Rises a million out of 10. I know what you guys are saying. Batman, you can't do that. Well, too bad. I'm the goddamn Batman. I can do whatever I want. If the Joker gave The Dark Knight 100 out of 10, I can give The Dark Knight Rises a million out of 10. Screw you, Joker. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review of The Dark Knight Rises. If you have any questions to ask me, please leave the comments below because I want to do an Ask Batman. I think that would be really cool to do. I've always wanted to answer all my fans. If you ever want to ask a question to Batman, go right ahead. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Batman, out.
Eine Zauberwinde, die doch fast in ohne Strenge